everyone. Proud to bring you Wednesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks very much. Last season, LeBron James set a career high in assists, and he said the assist has always been his favorite. LeBron said, "It gives my teammates an opportunity to score, and that's what's always mattered to me." And that team-first mentality is just a big part of who LeBron is. Kevin?
Always looking to bring his guys with him. Thanks, David. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Brown in at the center. And for the Lakers, the forwards are LeBron and Davis. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. The pass to Brown. Over Drummond. Good D by Drummond.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And here's LeBron outside. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Here's Pokusevski. 6 to shoot. Drives to the hoop. Baisley, good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's James.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
A couple years ago, after making All-Rookie second team, we knew Gilgeous-Alexander was good. But, Greg, last season he went from good to great.
I mean, how about almost doubling his scoring average? Became a tremendous rebounder out of the backcourt. He gives you assists and picks up steals as well. Once he gains more strength, this guy could be a perennial all-star.
LeBron can score from anywhere, but he's most effective close to the hoop. Very skilled in the paint.
Here's Dort. There's the lob to Brown. And stolen by LeBron. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to James.
I think Caldwell-Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Brown with a screen on LeBron. Dort passes to Brown. Second shot opportunity. Rebound the Lakers.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's LeBron. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Some changes for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder. And a new group in here for the Thunder. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Now, here's Melida. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. The Lakers trail. Floats it up for Davis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Horford. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And he comes up with the deuce.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
LeBron James on the wing. And the layup's good off the glass. James has got 6.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's Melida. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. The wing jumper off target. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. 1:12 left here in the opening quarter. And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
Boy, you're playing with fire. Anytime you leave somebody open on James' team, I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Now here's Melida. Outside, Horford. Pass to Roby. And here is Melida. Takes the 3. Kuzma pulls it in. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Caruso looking for an opening. Second chance effort. And there's a nice layup by Kuzma.
Guys, we can attribute that to all hustle from the Flint, Michigan native there, Kyle Kuzma. Excellent activity leading to that offensive board.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Driving the lane. The rebound by the Lakers. James fires from... Oh, my goodness! How about that?
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Willing his team to a successful quarter performance, he seemed to stop at nothing to push the momentum. We'll return shortly. A little bit earlier, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Kuzma, who loves playing alongside so much talent.
You know, for me, it's super cool just to learn, sit back, watch, but also compete against these guys. You know, that's something that I want to do. So to be around those guys and be in the foxhole with those guys is, it's pretty incredible.
Well, Kuzma, Greg, has certainly learned a lot, proficient at the offensive end, and adding more to his game every day.
Yeah, I mean, he's been focused on improving the defense and rebounding, and much of that is due to the players he's been surrounded by.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Taking a look at the Thunder, we've got Brown, and it's Bazley in at the 4 spot. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And here now the Thunder, following the three-point attempt by Wesley Matthews. LeBron with it. 9 points in the game so far. Harrell down low. Nobody near Schroeder. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Jerome. He's defended by Harrell. Great D that time from Harrell. Lakers leading by 6. Matthews passes to Drummond. James outside. Harrell down low. Kicks it out to James. And again, no good by the Lakers.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Jerome drains it from beyond the arc. Jerome's got 6 in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Schroeder outside. Back to James. From 13, and he hits the jumper for 2. James has got 11 points.
You know, at 6'8", with the ball skills that James has, he handles it like a guard. He can get wherever he wants to off the dribble.
Here's Jerome. He's guarded by Schroeder. He takes it in. Here's Baisley. Drummond trying to get himself free. The layup off target. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 in the field in the second quarter so far.
And at last season's trade deadline, Andre Drummond traded away basically for a second-round pick. A shockingly low return for a guy who was once considered a franchise player.
Thunder trailing by 5. And Greg, why is it that the Pistons got so little in exchange for Drummond?
Well, I think he was an impending free agent. I think Detroit looking to rebuild. Also, it says something about the center position in today's game.
Here's Pokusevski. He's still scoreless so far in this one, and it's good for 2.
What a soft touch Horford has. So skilled inside.
And Schroeder's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Pass to Horton Tucker. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. And it's off the back rim. No good. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Mikhailuk can't get it to go. Lakers leading by 3. Loads it up there for Harrell. That shot, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Here's Pokusevski. Here's Jerome. That one, no good. And the Lakers take it the other way. To the inside. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Matthews. Davis has got his first points of the night.
Matthews has a nice feel, guys, for when a teammate has a clean look, gets him the ball.
here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Harrell. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope comes in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dennis Schroeder.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 6, and he drives in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Roby. Three-pointer.
And overall, very cold from the outside throughout this first half.
The pass to Kuzma. 1:10 left now here in the second. Here's Davis. Horford with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 5. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Mikhailuk. Horford with a screen on Caldwell-Pope. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Out to the right wing. Here's Caruso. Cranes the three-pointer. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Here's Mikhailuk. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
And the first one at the line is good. Paladon's checked in for Oklahoma City. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Caruso. Passes it to Davis. Over Horford. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kentavious, you guys came out with a lot of energy in the first half. What got you going?
Like you said, we came out with a lot of energy. We wanted to get easy basket layups and knock down shots.
You got all that and more in that first half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 11 points, 3 assists, and 1 steal. What'd you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Well, this game has been a showcase of the Kings' talent, agility, power, and the shots keep falling. LeBron has the defense totally overwhelmed.
And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Thunder.
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunity. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. The forwards are LeBron and Davis. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. And he dunks it down.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the two-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Now here's Schroeder, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Drummond, and Drummond throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Schroeder. Caldwell-Pope kicks to James. Here's Drummond, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick Ewing. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career, and that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who ever played the game.
Lakers leading by 10. Davis finds James. Now here's Schroeder. It's up a three. Dort grabs the miss. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pokusevski. He feeds it to Brown. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Lakers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Davis. And Wesley Matthews subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Makai Lucas checked in. LeBron outside. Harrell setting the pick for James. Here's Drummond. They shoot again, and the layup is up and in. James has got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Thunder with another miss. And so it's Matthews with it, bringing it up now for Los Angeles. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Now here's Schroeder. Harrell dishes to LeBron. 6 to shoot. Loads it up there for Harrell, and Harrell slams it in.
Watching LeBron in the pick and roll is artistry in motion. Timing, precision, everything's right on the mark.
And last season, we got to see what an effective playmaker LeBron James can be. The assist numbers through the roof, career high for him at the age of 35.
Absolutely remarkable. And Greg, when I first saw him in high school in northeastern Ohio, I thought his passing was his greatest attribute, and that was after just seeing him play one time. And he's shown that throughout his career. Took on full ball handling responsibilities with the Lakers last year and showed you what he can do. He is a gifted passer and an extremely versatile player.
checked in for Los Angeles. Alex Caruso comes in for Dennis Schroeder.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Here's Roby. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Mykhailiuk. Williams for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
The drive by James over Williams. No good from LeBron. Thunder trailing by 13. Kicks to Horford. Pass to Mykhailiuk. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the third. Here's Horford, and he makes good on the layup. Horford's got his second basket of the night.
And that's Horford for you. I mean, that's what he does. He's a guy who brings toughness and great concentration to what he does in the paint.
Now here's James. 13 points in the game. Horford with the rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Paladon passes to Horford. Here's Mykhailiuk. From deep. And the Thunder another three.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Lakers leading by 8. Now the pass to James. Passes it to Caruso. Here he goes. Inside. Harrell. It's good. Harrell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Roby the pass to Mykhailiuk. 30 seconds left in the third. A rebound by the Lakers. At one point, they led by 16. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, I like how confident Matthews is down low. Impressive work by him drawing contact inside.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Yeah, 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
Free throw, good. Matthews.
You know, Wes Matthews plays with that chip and edge that comes from not being drafted. He's a quality player now, and I think that edge has served him well throughout his career.
Both free throws good from Matthews.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Outside Williams. To the paint. Here's Horford. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And don't go away. We'll be right back. As we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Here's Dort. Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Dort in at the 2 guard. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Thunder. And it's Schroeder with the ball. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. 10-point lead. Drummond trying to get himself free, and Davis can't get it to go.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Schroeder. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 10. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Oklahoma City shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Dennis Schroeder.
And this young man, a rising scorer who continues to improve. Gilgeous-Alexander may soon be the focal point of every opponent's scouting report.
And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game. How it's been going for Los Angeles.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
And he knocks down the first one. James checked in for Alex Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. Lakers leading by 8. The feed to LeBron. Shoots it. The shot's good, and the assist by Schroeder.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Here's Baisley. Into the lane. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
LeBron James on the wing. It's good.
You know, because James is such a consistent, confident shooter from the mid-range, you just can't afford to let him get comfortable.
Pass to Baisley. Five on the clock. From the arc. Davis with some nice deep.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it, following the bucket by the Lakers. Brown against Drummond. Here's Dort, and it's denied. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here's Davis, lays it up off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 14.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, during that break, the coach of the Thunder had some harsh words for his team. To be honest, he was fired up. He asked his team, how badly do you want this? Because those guys over there, they're going to give it everything they've got, which means we have to do the same. See if they can match them emotion for emotion. Kevin?
Pokusevski can't hit.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Thunder trailing by 16. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in this quarter.
A confident shooter from deep. When you give Gilgeous-Alexander space to pull the trigger, he's not going to hesitate.
Pass to LeBron. Takes it off the glass. James has got 19 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Here's Baisley. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Straight D that time from Dennis Schroeder. James outside. Davis down low. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Brown sends a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Brown that time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for LeBron.
He just looked like an was worth the price of admission. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And even if Gilgeous-Alexander isn't the fastest guy out there, he stays in balance. It helps him to be effective on his drives.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
One shot.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And here is James. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The pass to Horton Tucker. 6 on the shot clock. Another miss by LeBron. And here now the Thunder. Going inside, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
James outside. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks, Kevin. Hey, LeBron, congrats on the win. What do you think made the difference tonight?
Defense. We made our mark defensively. We understand that for the long term, we have to defend at a high level. We've been doing that.
It does start at that end, LeBron. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.